Hello and welcome back to Haven Rock. Welcome back to my Build a City challenge. Next in the rotation, going round to get up to autumn, playing through summer, we have the Miller household, which is our good friend Carson, who is our woodworker, very good boy, who is the only gay man in town, and that has remained the case. I did hope that one of the new people might be bi or interested, but sadly not. But he's going to have a great season carving some wood, building his own business, his home business. And yeah, let's see what he gets up to for his summer. So here we have Carson starting out summer on a Saturday at 9 AM. We might as well get him carving straight away. What should we make? Let's make some bunnies. That sounds like fun. And looking at his wants, he wants to be best friends with Hikari. He's managed to make friends with her, which has been really sweet. He wants to have two best friends. Potentially hire Eloise as an employee, which is interesting. And also make friends with Portia. His lifetime want is to be Captain Hero. There's not yet been any burglary, so there's no spaces open in the law enforcement career at the moment, so he is our woodworker. Looking at his friendship panel, he's friends with Freddie, Hikari, and best friends with Eloise, and has still kind of struggled to make friendships or connections with anybody else. But he has now got his lovely home garden and woodworking shop that he can use. He has 78 simoleons starting the season. Bless him, he does struggle with cash. So yeah, let's hope that we kind of see some progression with Carson. Fantastic. That is your first... Oh, he's got his sad men. I forgot about those. First bunny statue. So let's pop that there, mark him for sale. What I might do is move this garden. It's not been very successful, everything's sick. We can get a bit more space by maybe moving it to the bottom. Or just letting him, you know, buy groceries, maybe. So you might now notice that he's got a house next door to him, very, very close. This is the Walsh family, who will be next in our rotation. That is Leo and Zoe. Leo is our resident bin kicker and risks the health of the entire neighbourhood. And Zoe is very sweet. And they are twins who do not get on with each other at all. So we'll be seeing them next time. So you spent all your money on bunnies, Carson. Thank you very much. We'll clear up this garden. And we'll open for business, I think, as the name of the pack suggests. This may have been an oversight. This is right in my range of moving my camera. Oh, we'll open up. Turn the camera this way. Yep, your bills are wedged in the ground vertically. And here's Zoe, next door neighbour. Let's say hello. And say, come onto the back garden. Are you attracted to Carson? That's adorable. Well, here we go. Time to make friends. Okay, Carson, time to sell your wares. The sad man is an excellent example of your craft. Yeah, let's get rid of this. Oh, I can just move it. Great. And maybe Zoe wants a nice sculpture for their home. Slightly concerned that Zoe and Leo will have spent all of their money on the different businesses before we get to them. They've got to build a pub, but that's what they're there. That's what they're here for. Oh, come on, Hikari, you can support your local friend Carson. He's going to tell them about all the emotions that go into his carving, the decades of skill building he's had to do. And his skills are pretty high. He's at yeah, level 5 mechanical. Well, I need to convince Jill she's on board. Let's sell to Hikari. Oh, and yes, he made this table. So this is also for sale. Handcrafted artisan coffee table. Okay, take a shower, Carson. That's fine. And then once you're clean, we really need to sell this coffee table. This is a decent chunk of simoleons compared to the rest of them. Oh, fabulous. Some big sales. No time for journaling, Carson. You've got to ring up your customers. So everyone bought something. He's ready to restock. Oh no, Jill, don't lose a star. He's only a little bit slow. It's literally a cash machine, cash register in his back garden. You've got to give him a little bit of leeway. So hopefully this should all restock from his pockets. Because apart from the table, he's got one of everything all ready to go. Oh no, Freddie Billings has dropped out of being his friend. It's a bit of a shame. Let's make another end table as well. Oh, the sad men are selling like hotcakes. So I feel with Carson, because he's got to actually make the stock, I'll focus a bit less on hard sales. Potentially. Oh, no. Try and give good customer service though, Carson. Then we do want stars, so we have to make friends with them as well. So I think you should have enough to restock again. Oh, here comes Matthew, Town Grump. Okay, no more stallions. We need to make some more of those. And yeah, now that it's dark. Give it a good go, Carson, and then if he doesn't buy, we will close the business. Yep. Okay, that's it for today. Let's get you some dinner. Oh, right, he still doesn't have any... any oven, so he's still living off cans. That could be something we aim for this rotation, is to get him his oven. So he can at least, you know, grill himself some cheese or something similar. Oh, Carson, you bought some... Oh, no. Whoops. He's going to drop his bag and leave it. Quickly, quickly. Oh, this is why he's grumpy, because nobody likes him. Nobody looks after him at all these shops. Oh, Carson. Might need a second can. But he can at the very least pay his bills. Just keep downing cans, this will be fine. Gaining some cleaning skill. He's probably got the most skill points of anybody in the town at the moment. Others have got badges, but he's got quite a few skills going on. He does have 1 cooking skill points, so if he does get an oven, that's going to give him some different options for food other than these same cans. Well, that'll be enough for this evening. Off to bed, and we'll see what is going on tomorrow. So he's up bright and early. He's going to make himself some cereal. And I think it's going to be a morning of sculpting before he opens the shop. We will put these away this time, so they don't just rot in their bowl. And he stands a chance of not starving. We've learned lessons from spring. It's a new season. Things are different. So let's see. We need some stallions. And some dragons. And who doesn't like to carve wood topless? Totally safe. Nothing can go wrong. No risk of splinters in terrible places. Okay, so some stallions have been added. Make up more of those. Fantastic. And then it's time for some dragons. Where are the dragons? Oh, Ainsley. Thank you for inviting me to Will's garage. Oh, she's got very dramatic hair. So it's wood carving time. At least it builds fun for him. It produces comfort. Oh, look at this puppy, Tucker. Ah. A dragon has been added to your inventory. Freddie's called up. That's very nice of him. They can have a chat, maybe rebuild their friendship again. As Carson tries time and again to have long-term friendships. Well, actually, you should probably take a shower before you open the shop up, Carson. It's just very tough to keep up with everything when there's one little sim by himself trying to carve wood and sell his wares. I feel like he's on an absolute hamster wheel at the moment. Trying to balance his needs, make a little bit of money. And for Family Sim, he's not rolling that many, apart from friendships, he's not rolling any wants at the moment to fall in love or anything like that. So maybe for now this is good. This is what he's enjoying. He's going to think about family a bit later on. So I need to take a nap because his comfort is pretty terrible. So his energy, we'll let him nap. And then maybe it'll be a woodworking evening rather than trying to open the shop. We'll just get more and more things in his pockets for him to sell for the following week. Wow, that did not even really recover his comfort very much at all. Oh my goodness. Poor Carson. Let's just let you sit for a little bit. Maybe grab a second bowl. I swear everyone's just going to get chunky on cereal in this town. No exercise. Bowls and bowls of cereal. Bowl number 2. Okay, so looking at these sculptures, I want to do more of the emotional ones because they're really cute. I think playful cats would be a good option for Carson. And that sounds adorable, so we're going to get some playful cats going on as well. Absolutely love this mod. It's so fun. He does really ratchet up his skills pretty quickly. But that's good. I find mechanical a hard one unless you do something like the... Oh, playful cats. It looks cute. Unless you do something like one of the big projects, like the cars or... You know, just lots and lots of upgrading, tinkering with items in the house. It's kind of a harder one to master. Carson may be my first sim to get to the point where he's mastered mechanical just by carving wood for 2 seasons straight. Okay, we'll do one more. It is sweaty work. Then he can shower. And we'll place some playful cats. Oh, they're massive. Okay, yeah, let's just have this as a floor sculpture. Oh, they're very cute. I think I want that for my house. We'll look after the house a little bit, then he can sleep and try and get back onto a normal sort of schedule where he's awake during the daylight hours. Okay, so it is the morning. It is time for even more cereal. And a nice Monday in the middle of summer is a great time to sell some woodwork, I think. Actually, before we do that, we are going to call Hikari because she checked in and just make sure she's doing okay. See if that gets us the best friend bump as well. That'd be very nice. We'll just talk, so then she can potentially come and buy from the shop as well. There we go! Oh, some aspiration points for Carson. Fantastic. Oh, and there it is. Fall in love. Given that he's a family sim, I feel I've got no choice but to lock that in. He should become BFFs with Hikari over time. I'm glad those two are bonding. That's really nice. But yes, he's now ready for love. I'm going to lock that in. It's a long-term project. But at least now he's, you know, he's got some friends. He's got a firm friend in Hikari, which I think is fantastic for him. So the shop is open. It's time to sell. Sorry, Carson, I know you want to read the paper, but someone wants to buy the most expensive item we have listed. Yeah, the cat's only 34. And we have our Mando here as well, looking at some sad men. Oh, good job, Carson. Bronze sales. Everyone is absolutely cracking the sales badges at the moment. And here comes Tiffany. Oh, and rain, the natural enemy of the outdoor business. Oh, it's hail as well. Why is it hailing in summer? Let's help out Tiffany before we all get hailed on. We might need to invest at some point in, well, either an actual outhouse to sell things from, different lots, or a cover. Rank 1! Good job, Carson! Excellent job. Let's look what that means for Carson. Yes, it means cash. 1,000 simoleons. Thank you very much. So he should have another table in his inventory to replace this one. Oh, these three are going mad. These three are here for some sculpture. Is someone going to buy our first playful cat? Are you going to go for it, Tiffany? Oh, no more sad men. Okay. We'd best make a sad man. Another star, another sail. You're doing so well, Carson. Oh, and she likes him. He's just magnetic. It's a shame the only people that like him are women. Oh, they're just going for it. They're just absolutely emptying out the shelves. Best going to be the cashier, Carson. Before they all have a huff and leave. Oh, nice. We got a sad man ready to go. And let's be cashier. There goes the last bunny. Excellent. Let's restock some pocket items. Monica's bought herself a table. Very nice. That will look very good in her and Freddy's house. And then Hikari's here, needing some help. And there's not much left in the shop, Hikari. Maybe you want a cat? What are you after? This is where the cat would be. Let's see what we have. We do have some stallions, dragons, and cat. Okay, fantastic. Oh, she's after the bunny. We do have a bunny. There it is. It's beautiful. Oh, Hikari thinking about marriage. These poor family sims. Nobody suitable in town just yet. Soon, I'm sure. Okay, with those who haven't bought something, we're going to ring these guys up and close the business. Just because it's going to get dark, and that's, you know, nobody wants to look at woodwork in the dark. And then we'll take care of his needs, which, as ever, have tanked over the course of one long day. Being a one-man band. He needs a partner, if only to help him. No, Carson, we've got to bring up everybody. To help him run the shop. We just turned 6 PM. He now has 28 days till he becomes an elder. Plenty of time left. I promise, Carson. And hopefully the next batch of Sims we create, which should be 3, I think, there will be somebody suitable both for him and for Hikari. That'd be perfect. But for Carson first. Carson will have waited the longest out of everybody. Oh, excellent bills. Only 68. He's now got 2,000 simoleons. That may be the most he's had since he moved into this house. Because he started with very, very few funds. So let's get him to answer that phone. Who's calling? Oh, it's Portia. Oh, lovely. It's got vertical bills again. Must be a very soft bit of ground there. Endless cereal. Although tomorrow he can go to Freddy's and he can very proudly buy himself an oven. I think that's excellent news. Okay, it's the second to last day of summer. We'll get him ready to head out. I think it's oven buying time. Maybe hanging around at Freddy's will be good for making a few friends. A bit of social time will be good for him as well. Take a break from his woodworking and selling. His comfort's not looking too bad for once. It's not the worst. So this is good. Time to head out to the billing store and see what we can find. So here we find Freddy in his shop. There is an oven ready and waiting for Carson. Which is very, very good news. Why don't we have a chat with Freddy while we're shopping? Tell him a filthy joke. So he wants to have 3 best friends, so this would help if we can get there. Oh, well, there we go. Oh, Carson, things are going okay at the moment. You ready to go? Checking out? There we have Zoe again. We'll meet her in the next rotation. Oh, he's platinum! Oh my god, for the first time ever? It's pretty great. He's a family sim. He's, you know, not doing any of the classic family sim things, but by making friends, making connections, he's getting there. Just while we're here, I'm going to check there's nobody. Well, there's only Matthew Smith it could be. I don't think Matthew is. Anyway, interesting, but you might as well scope the room, Carson. Now that is interesting. Matthew's hot. I had a vague hope. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, I know you're looking for something to do. Are there any bolts? Is an older gentleman? I mean, you are pretty young, Carson. I'm not sure this is appropriate. But, you know, there is no way of knowing what's coming in the future. Oh, he just wants to find something to do. So we'll head home, leave Freddy to deal with his manic shop. All these confused people. And we'll consider what we've seen. We'll consider Matthew. Old gentleman moved to the Haven Rock. Has he left behind a family? Who knows? Carson also just rolled the want to meet someone new, which is... I mean, it will happen eventually, but it is very unpredictable. I'm going to give him a different colour oven. Let's give him just a nice white one. Well, kind of off. Lemon yellow, really. So it's a little bit different. And what can we do that's fun? Yeah, read the technology section. That sounds good. Well, I suppose he gets fun from building things. So it's back to the woodworking table. Time to restock everything, really. Add some new items he can sell. Yeah, that does increase his fun, but tanks his comfort. Oh, he's a family sim. He can make the soup. Oh, finally. There's a light at the end of this woodworking tunnel. It's quite cool playing this way because I never normally, with my Pleasant View, other games I've played, I don't struggle with the comfort element at all. Either they've got their points and their rewards so comfort doesn't fall as fast, or, oh, you stinky. Go have a shower. Well, it just doesn't really come up. They can make the soup. They've got expensive beds and chairs they can sit on in this town because everything is the cheapest, the grimmest, really. I've got to balance it a bit more, and I like that. It makes it a bit more of a challenge. At least in this early stage, I'm sure Freddy will soon be stocking some delightful, comfy beds and chairs for everybody as soon as he can upgrade to a bigger, more permanent shop. Maybe Carson can make beds. Maybe that's an option on the woodworking table. If he can make himself a very, very comfortable bed, that would actually solve a lot of other problems. So tidy up a bit, and then he can make himself a tasty bowl of soup. Look at all those fresh vegetables that he did not grow himself. He does have a cooking point skill. Oh, I was going to say, I was literally going to say, so he shouldn't burn it. Will it still have comforting effects when it's that? How do you burn soup, Carson? Oh, it does. Okay, so it's not all bad. Yeah, it does taste pretty rough, though. Thinking about engagement, thinking about the future. He just wants to fall in love. Okay, we'll put it away. Might as well save it. Waste not, eh, Freddy? So let's see. Do we need... Let's just pause this a second. We need some sad men. And I think we'll need some stallions and some dragons as well. We also got a garden plot, which I enjoy. That looks nice. Okay, fantastic. He's got a sad man in his inventory. Make a couple of those while we've got the needs. Oh, poor Shro's not a friend again. Poor Carson. People drop him very quickly. We can't answer the phone just yet. We've got to build that stock. Okay, that'll be enough of the sad men. And we will now make some dragons. And there's another mechanical skill point. He's now up to 7. He's got himself a dragon. He wants to hire Hikari and Freddy as his employees. Yeah, I know as well, Carson. You definitely need to have somebody else helping you out with all of this. It's all too much. Okay, so that's some dragons. We could also do it with a shower. Just treating you like you're a robot, Carson, and it's not fair. Well, why don't we chat to somebody and just, you know, scope some things out? Where is he? Matthew, with the fabulous beard. Just talk. Since we've got him here, let's look at his stats. So no, he is straight. So Carson finds him hot, but he is not going to return those sentiments. I mean, it's only very low. I mean, you could convince him, but yeah. Unless, I mean, tell me what you think. Is Matthew, if there's no other options, is Matthew what we should go for? Because Carson likes him. Or should we hold on, hold out hope for something a whole lot better for Carson? He's thinking about baby. Oh no. And the last day of summer begins for Carson. It starts with some dishes in his lovely kitchen sink. And we are going to do some selling, I think. Might as well read the paper, build up some fun. And then we'll have a day of selling his wares. We'll restock some bits. I think we have a bunny. We definitely have a sad man. Do we have a bunny? No. So he's now got a full garden full of his sculptures. Can grab his... I think about adoption. That could be an option, Carson. It could come to that. That we will let him adopt, but he would need 3,000 simoleons just in his bank account before he could even think about that, so he won't rush into it. Okay, quick shower and bathroom. And we'll start the day of selling. And here's Leo, who has not victimised Carson, which has been quite nice. He's done no bin kicking in this house. Definitely got to make the bed, Carson. Don't let the house be sloppy. Oh yeah, go on Leo. Buy yourself an end table. Treat yourself. Let's ring these guys up. Well, fantastic. Monica getting herself some more sculpture. She's going to need to buy some shelves, I think. Which Carson can also make. A shelf. Oh, no. So I always do this. Sorry, Tiffany. He's not yet great with the cash machine. Cash register. She's filling a bunny. Very good. Oh, he's taken the garden pot. Fantastic. Rank 2! Fantastic. So because we don't have any wholesale costs, because I don't think it's going to affect the woodworking bench, I am going to take more cash for Carson. We're just going to go straight up the cash straight up the cash line and take that. Oh, 4,000 simoleons. Carson, do we think it would get to this point? Ring up these customers. Which means he can now adopt, in theory at least. His tax bill will be a little bit heftier this year, this season. So that'll be interesting. I did realise I completely forgot to charge Hikari any tax, so I will pop into her house before we go back to Portia to actually get her to send the cheque over. Well, having reached that point, I think we might just close up business at this point. Well, who's this? Who's Joe? Let's check. I think Joe's probably also... Yeah, he's straight and fancies Monica. What about Peter? Is he still here? Peter Sims, yes, also straight and fancies Katie McGraw. Oh, don't be making yourself soup right now. What did you make? Oh, he made himself some nice soup. Well, once you run these people up, if they don't all kick off, you can have some soup. Oh, Peter. Actually, we should definitely... Oh, no. Whoop. I know. Grab yourself some soup. Ignore the wolf. Ajax. What a cool name. Well, this has gone very, very well for Carson. From a difficult beginning, he is now with a rank 2 business in his back garden. He's so high up in the mechanical skill. 7 points. Yeah, he's got tinkering enthusiasm. He can make all sorts of things. I think that's just been a really good... a fantastic journey for him. Let's look after some needs. And hopefully, in the next rotation, we add in some more Sims again. There's going to be somebody in there that's going to be perfect for him. Let's try making a shelf. I mean, actually, you should have got some more items now. Ranger Stanley. Oh my goodness. I think that's a massive thing. I want to make a chair as well. Just want to see what they look like. Might be nicer than his current chair. If the comfort is high enough, it will definitely get to stay in his house. He could have made something for himself as well as his business. So we got a shelf. What does that look like? Oh, I like it. A little low down shelf. Very nice. So we'll just in preparation grab his checkbook. See what this chair looks like. Oh, this looks like a nice chair. Get some of the fresher soup. Oh, that's so cute. Well, fantastic. That is a lovely chair. He's going to need a whole set of those, I think. So we will pay his tax to Portia. It's going to be 5% of his cash, which is 204 simoleons. We will then set the payee as Portia and send her over some tax money. And then we'll send the check. Make sure his bills are also paid, so he's going into autumn, into fall, with all of his bills settled. And what a great turnaround for Carson. I was really pleased with how far he's managed to get. So he's done fairly well. His relationships, he has 2 BFFs now, Eloise and Hikari. He's best friends with Freddie and is on a shaky, sometimes friends, sometimes not with Portia. Doesn't quite manage to get over that line. And he's kind of okay with Jace. And the new people he hasn't really met. We tried something with Matthew, but I don't know if that's going to work out. Do let me know what you think. But that is going to do it for Carson's summer round. It will soon be fall, and we will see him again soon. I hope you've enjoyed this playthrough with Carson, seeing him work more with his woodworking bench, build up his business, and there we are. It's now fall. And I hope to see you in the next video when we will be meeting our 2 newer Sims, that is Zoe and Leo Walsh, and building the pub for the town. So I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please do subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next one. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.